What's up? It's me, back with your part 2 of The Inner Warrior. From wounds to reclaiming courage and power, you guys. So chapter 1, Awakening the Warrior Within. There was a time when silence felt like safety. I thought that if I stayed quiet, if I didn't stir the pain or speak my truth, the world around me would stay calm. But instead, I was crumbling. I remember sitting alone one night, staring at myself in the mirror and not recognizing the woman looking back at me. She looked tired, bruised, not in body, but in spirit. She looked like she had given up pieces of herself, one by one, until almost nothing was left of her. And then something shifted. Deep inside, a whisper rose up. Enough. This is enough. Enough is enough. It wasn't loud. It was dramatic. But it was undeniable. That whisper was my warrior calling me to rise. The first step of awareness. Every journey of transformation begins with the moment of awakening. For some, it comes in the form of a heartbreak. For others, it's betrayal, injustice, or loss. For me, it was a realization that I had silenced myself for way too long. Awareness is the warrior's first weapon. It is a moment when you stop pretending that everything is fine and admit to yourself that you are wounded. Something happened, that you are not okay. Not weak, not broken, but you're wounded. And wounds, when tended to, they too can heal. When you awaken to your wounds, you open the door to your inner warrior. You begin to see that the very pain you've been running from can become the fire that fuels your strength. Your inner warrior exists already. The truth is, your warrior has always been with you. Even in the darkest nights, even when you felt small, powerless, or unseen, your warrior was waiting. Has anybody ever felt that part already? That whisper inside, the one that tells you to keep going, to get up, to not give in, that is your warrior speaking. Now remember that awakening is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you already are. Empowerment, patience, meeting your inner warrior. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths in. Imagine yourself standing in a wide, open space, maybe a field or a desert or a mountaintop. As you stand there, imagine a figure walking towards you. This figure is strong, radiant, and confident. This figure is your inner warrior. Notice how they move. Notice a look in their eyes. Notice how you feel standing in their presence. Now imagine your warrior reaching out and placing a hand in your heart. You feel strength flow into you. You realize, this is me. I am the warrior. And another thing you can do is call it back. Say your name. First, close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in. You could even put your hands in your heart and call your power back. Call your name back. Erica, come back to me. Erica, come back to me. Where are you at? Come back. You can do that. And trust me, look at the way your body feels. Not the way you think, but look at how your body feels. Okay? Take a few moments to write down what you saw, what you felt, and what your warrior wants you to know. This is where you get to write down, you guys. Put healing into action by writing down what it is that came up for you. Every warrior's journey begins with a call. Sometimes it's gentle, a whisper like mine. Sometimes it's fierce, a storm that shakes you awake. However it comes, it is the same, an invitation to rise up again and get up. Get up. Awakening is not about having all the answers. It's about saying yes to the journey. It's about taking one step forward, even if your knees are shaking, even if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, where you're going, how is it going to start, what is it going to look like. It's about trusting that within you lies more strength than you've ever imagined. And these are some of the warrior questions you can ask yourself to write it down. Take time to sit with these questions and hear. Let them guide you deep into your own awakening. These questions are for you. These questions are going to be for you to knock in. Talk to yourself, your inner warrior. You don't even need to share these in public. You don't need to tell anybody. It doesn't even matter how you answer. However it sounds like, these are your answers. So, for number one, what wounds in your life have you ignored or hidden? And really, you guys, this is the work. This is where you get to do the work. This is where you get to be uncomfortable, do the things that maybe you're probably not even going to want to do this part. But taking the time to really get it done is you doing the work for your own healing. It gets to be done, you guys. Number two, how might these wounds be a doorway to discovering your inner warrior? How is it that you can see the positive side of it? If your warrior had a voice, what would they say to you right now? That's number three. And number four, when was the last time you heard the whisper of enough? What did it teach you? And if you haven't heard it, you're hearing it now. What is this teaching you? What is it teaching you? Comment below, let me know.